Hey there clan, and welcome to another Dragon Age video where I'm going to talk about mostly two things, of course. And now two just things, the multiplayer and the Skyhold information that has just been revealed lately. And now I'm not going to be talking about the romances for one simple fucking reason. Ability June just did an awesome fucking video that basically I don't think anyone's going to be able to talk because it was absolutely hilarious and informative. So if you want to know all about the romances, just go with the link in the description to go check out her video. It is a much more, it's better than anything I could do. But if you want my opinion on the romances, they're fine as is, and I'm happy with them. There, that's the nutshell. I know at least four. When the full final romance was announced, I heard a collective squee from around the world. And I think I also had a couple pants drop as well, but I'll leave it at that. But yeah, we're just going to dive into the multiplayer, talk a little bit about that, and also, of course, the Skyhold. So hopefully you'll enjoy it, and you can just stick around and enjoy this. Okay, firstly, I'm going to be talking a little bit about the multiplayer. Now, I've already talked about it in a bit of great length in several previous videos. Now, I'm not going to be showing any gameplay or pictures here. I did try and find the actual cards, photos of the cards that were shown at PAX. Unfortunately, I wasn't actually able to find them. I wasn't able to find the backstories of the characters, except for on the Dragon Age wiki. So basically, from what we've been able to get, we will have 12 character builds in the game. These character builds include, I'm actually just going to read them off here, so I do apologise. These character builds include the Legionary, the Reaver, the Qatari, the Templar, the Assassin, the Archer, the Alchemist, the Hunter, the Keeper, the Elementalist. Now, I don't think this is right, but the Arcane Warrior and the Necromancer. Those are the 12 character classes that we'll have in an option. And the thing is, though, that each character actually, each one I read off there actually has a little bit of a backstory. It really does. The Archer, for example, has a backstory that he's a human who was taught to shoot like a Dalish elf and all that. The Keeper is actually a former keeper of a Dalish clan. And he's there for a particular reason. And every member there's a part of the Inquisition for a reason. Which I actually like. You aren't just a no-name character. Your character has a name. They have a reason why they're fighting for the Inquisition. Whether they were caught by the Inquisition, they sought out the Inquisition, or maybe they just happened to stumble across it and all that kind of shit. I'm very intrigued the fact that BioWare went that extra bit of mile to actually give a little bit of backstory for these characters. Now, we won't have, I don't think we'll actually have access to all these characters at launch. We'll actually have to unlock them, which is completely fine in my opinion. That's just what happens nowadays. And also, the one that I'm probably going to end up playing the Archer or the Keeper. Mainly the Rogue classes are the classes that I stick around and play the most, because that's kind of class I like to play. But looking from here, each one roughly has 4 options. The Rogue has the Assassin, the Archer, the Alchemist, and the Hunter. The only ones that really interested me overall was the Archer and maybe the Hunter. The magic one though, Arcane Warrior and Keeper look very promising, and the Warrior one, Legionary, and what was the other one? Do apologise, I have a shit memory. And Templar, each one with their own little backstory. I kind of like that, and I don't know what I'm going to go with, but I don't know what it is. Now, I did already say this in a previous video, but I will reiterate it here. For the Dragon Age multiplayer, I'm not going to play it unless I'm playing with my friends. So I'm only going to be playing it with MD Ability, Lady Insanity, N7, and maybe 1 or 2 others. But I will also play it with the clan as well. Mainly because I don't get enjoyment playing with random strangers. I never have when it comes to multiplayer gaming. So I've already talked with the others, and this is we are going to try and do a bit of streaming with it and recording the gameplay as well. I will do my best to do that. As I said, we're not going to do it on day 1, maybe the day after or something. Right now, as I say, we're still working out our schedules and all that, but I'm going to play the multiplayer. I'm probably going to play it with the clan, of course, and of course MD and all that as well, and Insanity and 7 and all that, and we'll play a wee bit of that. And also, it's completely separate from the single player, which I'm very happy with. I'm excited for the multiplayer. It looks fun. It looks like it'd be a laugh. So yeah, I will invite clan members to play it. If you're wondering what platform I'm getting on, I do apologise. I'm getting it on PS4. That's the version I've actually pre-ordered. I might pick up the PC version a little bit later down the line, in all honesty. because mods are a thing, and I know it'll be a while, but I think Dragon Age Inquisition will have plenty of mods in the future. So I will get the PC version eventually. I just cannot afford it at the moment, so I am going to have to just stick with the version I have pre-ordered, which is the PlayStation 4. Once I do get the PC version, maybe I'll do some multiplayer on that as well. As I say, right now, I'm getting PS4, so I don't get the version you want, but if you want to play with me, you're going to take the PS4 version. I do apologise. I guess we'll move on to Skyhold now. Really, as I say, if you want the full information, I will leave a link, of course, to the article down below that has the full detail of Skyhold, which is basically going to be our main base of operation in Inquisition. It's not going to be our first base. This article does actually state that this is something you're going to have to earn in the game. And they describe Skyhold as basically a rundown piece of shit. I'm not kidding. Like, literally, the day when you get Skyhold, from the description we've got, it is dilapidated and basically in ruins. And you claim this as your own, and you build it and repair it. That is what you're going to be doing with Skyhold. And they described it as like the keep, like Vigil's keep. Was it Vigil's? Virgil's keep. The keep you get in where is it? In Dragon Age Awakening, in that DLC, you actually had a keep in which you had to maintain a little bit. You could upgrade it, refortify the walls, upgrade your soldiers by gathering certain resources. Skyhold's going to be actually a lot more, not a lot more complicated, but a lot more advanced than that. You will be able to customize it and also build up the defenses in it. And that is very good in my opinion. You get to customize it a little bit to your own kind of style. And also, and to how you style will also depend on how well it is fortified as well, apparently. And now they have stated, of course, that you don't have, however you decorate, if you decide to put a Dalish statue in your throne room for some reason, it's a cosmetic thing. It's not going to give you any bonuses. It's not. Apparently, well, it may give you some bonuses to cosmetic and maybe some diplomatic relations, but as gameplay-wise, it's not going to have a big impact. It's going to be very basic. You can basically design the building the way your Inquisitor would want it. But also they did state that depending on your background as well, you'll be able to just unlock certain things earlier. Say the example used that if you choose to be a Elven Inquisitor, which is the Dalish background that you'll get, you'll actually get access to Dalish wood carvings and furniture and all that, which is elves make the finest shit. And we elves make the finest shit in all the land. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. See who gets that reference. But yeah, I like that, the fact that you have to unlock it, and also you won't be able to access certain areas of Skyhold at the beginning because you'll have to gather resources to actually clear out rubble, build rooms, and access certain areas of it. I like that. It says that you don't get access to the full area. You'll have to repair it and maintain it. So like a little bit like a Sims, but action. I like it. I really like the sound that you'll actually have your own little place in Skyhold to design the way you'd like in a certain extent. Now, I'm sure there's going to be limitations and all that, but as you progress through the story and do certain side missions, you'll actually get access to more stuff to customize it, like a new throne, some new statues, some new furniture, a new bedroom, new alchemy lab, that kind of thing, which I'm very, very grateful for. They did also say that Skyhold is going to be sort of like where your party is going to be hanging out. Now, they did say they'll wander about and they'll have their own wee area, very similar to what they did in Dragon Age 2, which I liked the way I liked what they did with Dragon Age 2. I'm going to be honest. I liked the fact that our party members had their own little area that they went to hang out. Even though I hate him, Fenris had his own little house. Meryl had a little apartment. Isabella was found in the bar, so was Varric. Was he found in the bar? Yeah, in the bar. Sebastian was at the Chantry. Aveline was in the guard captain's place. I'm trying to remember the other party members. Meryl, Isabella, Bethany was at home. Or Carver, depending on your preference. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Anders was in his emo area in the medical place, doing in the slums, basically. I actually liked that little feature of Dragon Age 2. I thought that made the characters feel more alive, in my opinion. I know I'm forgetting a character or two. I know I am. I just can't think of any. I can't think of them off the top of my head. I do apologise. Should I remember they are. I like that little feature, and the way they described it in this article is that's what it's kind of going to be like. Like, they use Serana for an example, and Dorian. Serana will be at the bar more than likely, having a nice wee swiggy elven ale or something, and you'll find her there and you'll talk to her. Dorian will be in his chambers or in a room area in his nice leather plaid seat. Apparently he likes leather, so there's the kinky shit out of the way. I like that little feature, the fact they'll have their own little area that they'll kind of get used to seeing. You'll always see them here. Now, I don't know, I think in the article, the way they worded it in some instances, they will wander about in some cases. So yeah, I think they'll wander about it, but there will be one particular area in which will be their little area. The bull will probably be somewhere chopping his horns or something. They'll have their own areas, and that's where you'll find them for the majority of the game if you want to go and talk to them. You can go up and say, hey, how you doing now? What's your opinion on this? They'd also state that there will be a lot more interactivity with the companions and characters in this game. Very more like Dragon Age Origins. Like in Dragon Age Origins, you could go up to any party member and ask them how they were doing and so on. Now, eventually did repeat after a while, and you could also ask their opinions on stuff, and sometimes eventually you didn't have anything left to ask them. But you could do that basically almost all the time, and apparently it's going to be a little bit like that instead of like Dragon Age 2, in which you can't talk to them at all unless it's a plot point. Or you go and visit them for some reason. That kind of thing. Or they ask you to come to their house and talk about their mirror and that. I like that. I kind of like that little thing. I'm going to enjoy that. That's pretty much what I'm going to be doing anytime I'm not doing a main mission. I'm going to be talking to my party, because my party knows awesome. I love it. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I said the article is a bit more detailed than that. It gives you a lot more information. I said I read through it, and it says go check the full article to make sure you get everything on it. But I'm very happy with the way it sounds so far. I like the fact that we're going to be able to customize Skyhold pretty well. I like the fact that party members are going to have their own little area you'll find them in. I'm pretty sure Bull's going to be at the bar as well, more than likely. I don't know about Cole. I think he's going to be a creepy motherfucker and hide in a room somewhere. Maybe we'll be in the library, and we'll just see him like, Cole, what you doing? I'm reading a book. It's very interesting. Yeah, Cole's gonna be creepy as fuck. I like Cole. I like Cole so far. As for like where Solus and Varric will be at the bar as well, or he'll be in the library. One of the two. He loves stories. Solus will probably be in a lab somewhere, and I don't know about the others. I just definitely want to see what they'll be. We won't know until we get there. But I'm very excited for Skyhold and the multiplayer, if I'm going to be honest. I'm excited for Dragon Age Origins. That's no secret. Skyhold especially, I can definitely see that going to be a few hours dedicated to making that thing. I'm going to be making that place the most well fortified and also the most fabulous area in all of Thedas. I'm going to make sure this is the place you can come, you can relax, and also feel safe. Like, if the Elder One wants to send his army against me, I'm going to make sure Skyhold is an area that I'm like, really? Bust out the cannons, motherfucker! I love dwarven reinforced walls, fucking dwarf steel-made doors that not even dragon fire can melt. I'll be making my place as fortified as hell. I love ballistas, I love archers, I love fucking everything. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. One of my favorite aspects of Awakening was the fact that I fortified that keep that we had to the nth degree. I fortified that place to the shit. I got the best walls, the best armor, the best weapons. I loved that. I wished I had more customization than that, but I loved that, and I really did enjoy that. I also liked the little diplomatic moments where people came to you and talked to you about stuff and all that, and says, this land is mine, no, this land is mine. I can't wait to do that in Skyhold. There is also a little joke in there as well, because when Michael Law does state that apparently there'll be an undead goat situation you'll have to sort out. An undead goat! I can't wait! That's going to be awesome! But I can't wait. I can't wait to that. I do like to feel like I'm controlling this. Not controlling. I feel like I like to feel like the world is in my hands at sometimes, like life or death situations. I can't wait to make choices as the Inquisitor. I'm gonna piss off so many fucking people. They're gonna hate me. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people. I really fucking am. I can't wait. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on Skyhold and the multiplayer. I think that's where I'll wrap things up here. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Scottish Warrior 92. And I can't wait to be part of the Inquisition. Hell yeah! Bring it on, bitches! You're gonna hate me. Ciao for now. Mwah. Hey there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, regardless of whatever the video topic was about, because I know I'm a complete lot of tit sometimes. If you want to check out any of my other further content, all you have to do is click on the little Scottish Warrior 92 thing down in the bottom there to take you to the channel and check out the rest of my videos. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, it's just Scottish Warrior 92 everywhere else. And also, if you want to help support the channel, all you have to do is pop in the link in the description to my Patreon page, patreon.com/Scottish Warrior 92, in which if you feel like my content is worth it, you can donate $1 a month to help continue to support this channel and help me make this into a full-time gig. Feel free to go check out the Patreon page to make sure it is to your liking and you actually want to spend $1 a month on this shitty channel. Thank you for watching. Again, as always, I am Scottish Warrior 92, and I hope you'll stick around and may even join the clan by clicking that subscribe button. Thank you. Mwah.